I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Table reeks.
Hello and welcome. Hang tight.
Well,
I have to do your intro.
get bossy immediately.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of The Bossiest. First date with me as your host, Lauren Compton. You know my guest today from his podcast, Harland Highway Podcast. He also has a new movie coming out called Wingman, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Give it up for Harland Williams.
Yeah. Thank you. God bless. I love your French nails. Are those the French frosted tips?
They are.
Yeah, unbelievable. I love those.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I like your hair. They kind of match.
Yeah, French tips and French hair plugs.
You don't have hair plugs.
These are plugs.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I get them from French schoolboys. They
You're
send them over.
such a fibber.
Well, that's what she said. Imagine a guy admitting he had hair plugs.
Yeah.
Kind of dementoid
I
would do
know.
that.
So, Harland,
Yeah.
the people want to know.
Oh, God, the people. It's always the people.
It's the people.
God.
Are you dating anyone?
Not at the moment, Lauren.
Totally single?
Single, wingle, and ready to dingle. Fuck. I have no idea. I learned that in George Michael's porta potty. Yeah, relax. Dial it down, Nacho.
What's your type?
I guess a girl that can do 150 words a minute.
I don't know why, but I thought you were going to say a girl that can do the splits.
Oh, wow.
I thought we were coming out with that.
Well, I dated a fat girl once, and she could do the banana splits, and it was unbelievable.
Were they good?
Well, my car was a mess. She liked to do it in the car. Have you ever dated a fat girl?
No.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I dated a fat girl, and have you heard of Lyme disease?
Yeah. You get it from a tick, right?
Yeah, well, this girl had key lime pie disease.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
It's wild.
Yeah.
No, I'm a different kind of heavy.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? You don't look heavy to me. You look very well proportioned, if you don't mind me tossing that word around.
Thank you. I usually have more cleavage.
Really? Where'd you leave it? Do you have a storage unit? I mean, where is it? You don't get rid of it.
I know. It's tucked away.
Well, why don't you do this? Just tug this down a little.
Tuck it down.
There you go. Yeah. Someone's taking origami classes.
Ow, it's so itchy.
It's like breast swans.
Oh, yeah.
It's itchy?
It is itchy.
Well,
If you're dating a girl and she makes a mistake, what can she do to recover?
I don't know. Fuck off.
Just leave you alone?
No, I mean, if she makes a mistake, that's a broad statement, Lauren.
Like she cheats on you.
Oh, done.
Over.
There's no recovering.
Okay.
Isn't the foundation of a relationship trust? I mean, what? Oh, you cheated. Gee, okay. It's all good now until you do it the next time. There's no wiggle room for cheating.
What if she gets absolutely wasted one night? And it's not a cheating thing. She just gets drunk and she's like stupid.
Then she's stupid enough she ruined the relationship.
Okay.
There's no excuse. Are people really that out of control when they're drunk?
Yeah, some people are.
Yeah,
some people
well,
black
then you
out.
should have been more responsible. Yeah, don't do it on my time.
Yeah.
See you later, tostado breath. If she was with a Mexican guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So what kind of a mistake is acceptable?
I mean, an honest. Well, when you say mistake, again, that's so broad. You
Well,
mean
I
like, did
gave
she
two,
spill the
like-
milk or did she fuck my uncle?
Well, so we know that cheating is unacceptable.
Yeah.
We know that getting belligerently drunk is unacceptable.
Yeah.
What is something that's acceptable? Like texting her ex-boyfriend?
No, not acceptable. Look, when you commit to be with someone, be with them.
Yeah.
The future is with the person you signed on with.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you holding on to the past? What benefit does someone from behind bring to the future of you and the person you're with? Zero.
Mm-hmm.
All it does is cause disruption chaos, interference.
Mm-hmm.
You either want to be with me or you want to be with the person you want to be with, or don't be with them. If you want to, ride in the jet fumes of something you had, then go be with that idiot.
Yeah.
See ya.
How quickly do you move into a relationship when you go on a date with someone that you really like?
I bring her home, I plop a Pepperidge Farm pound cake down on the table, and I base it on how fast she shoves it in her mouth.
All right. And then at what point do you know that it's over?
No, give me that question again. I got
No,
sidetracked.
that was the perfect answer.
So wait, what time do I know what's over? The relationship?
Yeah.
Well, the relationship organically will play itself out.
Mm-hmm.
Relationships are, they follow their own energy like the tides in the ocean. They have a rhythm, they have a pace, they have an energy. And when time decides they're no longer valid, then they expire. They just sort of drift away like a genie fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. And what's the longest relationship you've ever had?
What time is it?
We're in 2024.
The longest I think had was 5 years, Lauren.
Okay.
Yeah, big
Why
five.
did you say my name after it? Like you're aggressively telling me that answer.
I just like your name. It flows.
Lauren?
Yeah, it really is. It's flowery. I almost hear it on the wind, if you don't mind. If you want to hear what's in my head, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Lauren. It's like a popcorn fart in a movie theater. You know what I mean?
Can we put that into my theme song? That needs to be like the end. Or whenever we say goodbye, that needs to be what plays.
Never say goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah, there's too much twinkle in your eyes for goodbye.
Yeah.
You got the cinnamon twinkle eyes going.
Just a love gazer.
You are. And also a love grazer when you're at a salad bar. You ever get croutons stuck in your gums and your date thinks you're a chickmunk and fucks off?
No, but I've had goldfish stuck up in my teeth.
Oh, God,
And,
really?
Yeah, and I'm the kind of person that takes my finger and just like pushes it all down and then eats it and swallows it.
Wow, so a pulp sucker?
What's that?
That's like when you know what pulp is? When
Like
you take
from
a tree
orange
and you
juice?
reduce it to pulp and then they make paper.
Oh, yeah?
So when you put food in your mouth and it biodegrades and it becomes mush, it's pulp.
Oh.
And so when you push goldfish up into your jowls and they turn into pulp, then you play with it and push it down into your epiglottis. And I mean, really the number one turn on for most guys.
What is the appropriate age gap for people dating?
Oh, wow. That's an interesting one, Lauren. It's tricky because love really knows no boundaries. So you want to start where it's legal and acceptable within the boundaries of society,
That's a great
of course.
place to start.
Got to start there. Going way too young is probably weird.
Red flags.
But I think it's tricky because, let's say you're a 70-year-old woman and you meet a 30-year-old guy and you've been looking for love and you couldn't find it, and all of a sudden this younger guy walks into your life and he just lights you up. You fall in love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, I think.
Mm-hmm. And
how do you stop it? How do you walk away from it? And so if there's a gap and there's that connection, then I don't know. I don't know that there's an age gap.
Are you into older women?
How old we talking?
Like 5 years older.
At my age, probably not. I went out with an 80-year-old once, and I woke up and there was oatmeal cookies and a quilted sweater on my body, and it was, fuck that. No, they're fun, but how many sponge baths can you take?
Yeah.
But no, at my age, not an older woman. When I was younger, oh my God, the thought of an older woman was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like a hot MILF.
Oh yeah, the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Unbelievable.
Are tattoos a turn on or a turn off on women?
That's a good call. It depends if They're extremely artistic and soulful.
Mm-hmm.
I can appreciate a tattoo.
How do you think I would look with like 2 full sleeves?
You're really beautiful, so I wouldn't mess it up. Great tongue, by the way.
Thank you.
You want to go for a snow cone later?
I was trying to give you my rocker look.
Yeah, let's put that in the fucking meat locker and save it for Thursday.
I'll put it where I put my tits.
Yeah. Wow, storage unit.
Yeah.
Tits are us. But, yeah, what was the question?
The question was tattoos. Is it a turn on or a turn off?
Yeah, it depends if it's spiritual and artistic and it's organic somehow to the person's nature. I like it. If it's a desperate cry for attention and they don't know why they're there, a lot of people just slap tattoos on. Go, I think I'll get a tattoo on my calf.
Yeah.
And there's no real organic sense of symmetry to the tattoo. It's almost like, hey, look at me. Somebody noticed me. It's a turnoff.
Yeah.
But someone like Kat Von D, who has tattoos, hers are beautiful and strategic, and hers are really organic. She's a tattoo artist, so someone like Kat Von D has incredible tattoos.
Yeah. I feel like leopard print and tribal tattoos are a real big turnoff.
They're because most people get tribal tattoos and they have no concept of what the tribe is.
Like
what are you, still with the Starbuck Warriors? Like, what's going on with you there, tribo?
Or a tramp stamp.
Yeah, well, some tramps. I went out with a fat girl, and it was helpful. She had a tramp stamp of some guy doing the Heimlich maneuver on her back, and it was like she ate a lot. But I would say that leopard print is I don't know. Why do you want to be a leopard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you've dated a lot of fat girls.
Yeah.
With Father's Day right around the corner, what do you give to the man who has everything? Easy. You give him an experience he'll never forget. You give him Omaha Steaks. The Father's Day experts at Omaha Steaks have made it easy to put a smile on the big guy's face this summer with hand-selected gift packages starting at just $89. Just go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code DATE at checkout for an additional discount when you shop gourmet gift packages for Father's Day. With Omaha Steaks, the possibilities are endless. Endless flavor, endless variety, and endless value. Truly, they have perfected more than steak, and your dad is guaranteed to love every bite. Go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code DATE to get an exclusive savings. Shop for unforgettable gifts that are guaranteed to make Dad's day. Because if there's one thing that Omaha Steaks knows, it's that dads want steak. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code DATE at checkout to save on exclusive packages starting at just $89. 1 in 5 Americans have learn a new language on their bucket list. If that's you, make 2024 the year you finally check it off the list with Babbel. Be a better you this year with Babbel, the science-backed language learning app that actually works. Don't pay hundreds of dollars for private tutors or waste hours on apps that don't really help you speak the language. Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are handcrafted by over 200 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. Babbel's tips and tools are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching so you're ready to practice what you've learned in the real world. Whether you know a language or you want to brush up on a language, like for me, I love to speak Italian, but I don't get to speak it all the time. So having Babbel help me brush up on some words and phrases is so helpful for traveling. Here's a special limited time deal for our listeners. Right now, get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/firstdate. Get 55% off at babbel.com/firstdate. Spelled BABBEL.com/firstdate. Rules and restrictions may apply.
It's been trial and error with the fat girls. It was I dated this one girl, Reese. Have you seen that Julia Roberts movie, Eat, Pray, Love?
Yeah.
I dated Eat, 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 and it was unbelievable.
But was she into good food?
She was into good food and bad. She was a foodie. You know, one of these girls that like kinky. Well, not anything. She liked a lasagna. One night we put a lasagna in there, and
In there?
yeah, some girls like carrots and cucumbers. She wanted a full baked lasagna. And at Thanksgiving, how big's a baby? It's about the same size as a turkey. We had a turkey in there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, you know, the oven.
Okay.
Yeah. Some girls like it inserted, you know.
That's
Food.
what I was wondering. I'm like,
Yeah.
are we calling her the disposal?
Yeah, girls. Some girls like food in there. Have you ever put some food stuff into the fridge?
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
What is the oldest thing in your fridge?
Your wife?
What?
What the
This isn't
hell?
your mom joke, okay?
The oldest thing in my fridge. I think there's actually a jar of Cheese Whiz. Do you know what Cheese Whiz is?
Yeah.
Like it's so old that it's like crusted, like and it's sealed, but it's still like it's like somehow it's solidified
You
in my
eat
fridge.
that?
No, it's just in there now. It sort of makes me laugh. Like it slowly became like contaminated, and so now I just see it in the back, and it gives me a giggle.
Gross.
You know? Yeah, little Cheese Whiz giggle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do if a girl came over and wanted to eat it?
Oh, I wouldn't allow that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's Lauren.
We're going to get into some main course questions now. Have you ever dated another celebrity?
Maybe, but I'm not going to say who.
Well, what was the difference between dating someone who's famous and dating someone who's pretty average? Is there any differences?
Yes. By default, famous women sort of have to date you, but also date the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They have to keep one foot in your interest as the partner, and they have to keep another foot in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand it, and it's something that they have to do from a business perspective, but it can be a distraction, and it can be annoying.
Right.
But it's inevitable if you're a celebrity, you know. So
Yeah.
it's sort of made me kind of gyrate away from dating celebrities.
How do you meet girls?
Oh God. You know, I just sort of let it happen. You know, you could be camping, you could be at a show, you could be I met a couple of girls at Jenny Craig once, you know. But I was baiting them. I went in covered with bacon grease, and they just followed me out. But yeah, I don't know. I there's no place you meet girls. I think the world's full of girls, so you could meet them anywhere. You know, I mean, I was at a hotel once going for a massage. I signed up for a massage. You know, I was down at the counter and I was signing in, and this beautiful girl walked up, and she said to the lady, she goes, "Oh, I'm just checking in for my waxing at 3:00." And I just looked over at her and I said, "Is there going to be a showing later?" And she looked at me. She said, "Yes, there is." And I got her room number, and we ended up like,
you
"Oh yeah,
didn't.
oh yeah." So it can happen anywhere. That's the beauty and mystery of life, you know.
Are you in the Mile High Club?
No, it was foggy that day and we never got there, but that'd be fun. Although, do you really want to be in the Mile High Club? Have you seen the bathrooms on an airplane?
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, why don't you just go make love in a Koa campground outhouse? I mean, it's really like dirty and tight. You know, where would you even put a girl?
Yeah. You'd
You
have
know?
to like figure it out. Maybe standing, she could put her hands on her knees. She could be flexible.
Yeah, but you don't want her to come out of the bathroom and she's got that blue dye on her face from the toilet. Everyone will know. Now, if there was a private jet scenario, like a fancy private jet, then oh yeah, for sure, Mile High. But is there any benefit to doing it up at elevation? Does it accentuate the pleasure? Does it?
I think it's just so rare that people are in the Mile High Club that
Yeah.
it becomes something people want to do to say that they've done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the Mile High Club on top of Everest. That would be a challenge.
Yeah.
You know, like you work all the way up there. All these idiots plant a colored flag and do a selfie. I'd be like, let's get up there and have full-on intercourse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And call it intercourse.
Yeah. Call it what?
Intercourse.
What'd you call it?
Sex.
How come you don't call it intercourse?
That's 3 syllables when you could just get it over with one.
God, we got some wordplay happening here. Get me a fucking Pepperidge Farm pound cake and send me to Sarah Jessica Parker's fucking tea party.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, have you done the Mile High Club?
Mm.
Oh, here we glow. Here we
I'm
glow.
thinking. No.
How do you have to think about that?
Because I've been in a lot of planes.
Wow, you have, haven't you? You've done it. How do you even have to think about that?
Because I've also been in private planes with people that I liked, and I had to think if I had sex with them, and I didn't. I had to think about it. What's
Wow.
wrong with thinking?
Do you want to do it? It seems like maybe you have an interest to do it at elevation.
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah. Okay. I'm flying to Columbus, Ohio in about 2 hours if you want to get greased up and ready to rock and roll.
I'll let you know. Who do you feel should pay for a first date?
Boy, I hate this question. I don't feel like there should be any expectations put on it. Like, who do you feel should pay for it? I feel like I'm not going to fall into that, oh, the man should.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, I don't know. I hate that part of dating.
Would you let a girl pay for?
Of course. I've had girls pay for the first date, and I got to tell you, it's wonderful.
Yeah?
Because I have the ability to pay for all the dates for them for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that they step up on the first date and say, you know what, I care about this guy. I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage of this guy. I don't want to put expectations on this guy. I'm demonstrating that I like him and I'm in it. And whether I see him again or not, gee, I spent $60, I spent $80. Whoopee-doo. It's such a wonderful gesture that for me, if a girl does that, and by the way, I pay for most of the first dates, but if a girl does that, holy shit, does she go to the front of the line.
Well, it sounds like you're going on dates with girls who are ordering 3 entrees just for themselves.
No, not at all. Oh, you mean the fat girls?
Yeah.
God, I tell you, I had one girl. Last fatty I went out, she had a muffin top on her forehead. It was unbelievable. Yeah, I had to lift it up to look in her all-you-can-eat, peel-your-own-shrimp eyes. But yeah, we got home and she was a foodie. Anyways. No, I think Lauren.
You nixed that
I did.
mid-sentence.
I was going to do a whole bit about. You want to hear it? I was going to do a bit about she liked shrimp up there. Maybe get down and eat her like a whale.
Yeah.
And make whale noises.
And then you nipped it.
You know, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But I nipped it, so they'll never hear it. But I'm in no way cheap at all. But relationships and love, when you decide to even engage with a woman or a woman with a man, it at that point becomes about gestures. And for a woman to show that she's willing to be generous and even offer to pay for the man, you have no idea. Most women don't realize this, I don't think. I recently just asked her, I'd been dating this girl. I took her up for about 8 or 9 really great dinners, okay, over the course of dating. Never once did she offer to pay or split the bill, which I expect these days. But about 2 months ago, I just called her up and I said, hey, let's go out to dinner, but I want you to pay for once. That's what I said to her.
And what'd she say?
And she called me back, left me a message. She goes, I don't pay for meals for other men. And I just ended it right there. Because it's not about money. It's not about male, female. It's about selfishness. It's about gestures. If you're not even willing to show me anything now, what happens when we get deep into it? What kind of offside relationship we're going to have where you're just taking? Is that how it's going to go down? I don't like it. I love to pay for a woman. I love to be generous, but I like to see that a woman can demonstrate that she has generosity in her heart. But beyond generosity, it's not even about generosity. It's about showing a feeling towards the partner and saying, "Hey, you're worthy of me spending my hard-earned money. You're worthy of me making this offer. You're worthy. I want to do this for you." Mm-hmm. You're not buying it.
I'm
you
listening.
don't like it.
It's not that I don't like it.
Right.
I see where you're coming from.
Well, let me tell you this, whether you like it or not, it's a tip for you ladies. Like, you should listen to this and pay attention.
Okay.
Because most men won't say it, but when a woman makes that gesture for a man, you get knocked to the top of the fucking pile. Because men don't forget that. They see, wow, this woman isn't all about taking and assuming the men and women roles. She's changing it up. She's showing something.
Yeah.
And it becomes indicative of hopefully the whole relationship, where relationships have to be give and take. When you're just taking and you expect things, it's not fun for the guy, or if a woman's the one doing all the giving for the man. It works both ways. But so that's my answer, Wild Fingers. And you know you have wild fingers.
I've got really wild fingers.
You're the only girl I know that keeps a jar of Hellman's mayonnaise beside her bed at night.
I'd like to see you open a jar of pickles.
Whoa. What are we doing? The Pelican? What is
I was
that?
just waiting until you got done drinking your Coca-Cola and you spew it everywhere.
Maybe you'll have another swig.
Do you have to make the sound effects?
I want to hear, though, if you disagree with my analysis about the first date, because you're just looking at me like, what kind of caveman is this? So
No.
I feel like you disagree or you don't like what I said.
I feel like for a first date,
Yeah.
it's nice for the man to pay because it's chivalrous. Or whatever.
Yes.
Romantic, it's cute.
Yeah.
A guy invites a girl to go have dinner in a way to get to know each other, and then they pay for a meal.
And I agree with you. I think that's the customary way. But what I'm saying is when a woman upsets the table and says, "Hey, let me," man, it's a bit of a mind blower for a guy.
But
and that's what I'm saying for women.
But that's too alpha.
Yeah.
That's such a for a girl to be like, "Here, honey, I got this."
Fuck. Who is she? What's her address?
Like, I mean,
I'm ready for Cracker Barrel, and I'm ready for Cracker Barrel. No! Right now, you're fired.
you can't fire me.
I'm firing you.
You can't. This is my show.
I know, but I'm hiring you back.
Okay. But that's why I wouldn't pay for a first date, because I want to feel like a princess.
Right, and that's from a
I
girl's.
belong at Jessica What's her name?
Jessica Sarah Parker Licious
Sarah
or whatever her
Parker.
name. Sarah Lee.
Her tea party.
Yeah.
You know? And
No, I appreciate that. You are a princess. If I went out with you, I would immediately offer to pay for the dinner. But if you surprise me and say, "Let me get it,"
you know what?
I would probably say no, but the fact that you offered you would go up so much higher in my...
It would have to be a game. I would have to say, we'll arm wrestle for the bill.
Oh, yeah.
Or like play Thumb Wars.
And then all I have to do
Or
is lose
flip a
on
coin.
purpose. And
yeah.
you buy the dinner.
And then you let me win,
Yeah.
and then I go home and peg you later.
What in the name of
Yeah.
fucking...
I'll be like, "Oh, I'm the man. I
Good
got dinner, bitch."
God,
and then
girl.
strap on a dildo and
Just because you buy a guy some blackened halibut doesn't mean you get to ass ride him.
that's what I would do if I'd
you're
put
taking
on
this-
a black leather dress.
Lauren.
I'd put on the bunny mask.
Lauren,
Oh yeah,
You're-
whip. I'm angry that I don't have black nails
you're
on.
taking this the wrong
no,
way, girl.
bend over, boy.
No, Donnie
Let's go.
Darko.
Let's go.
I just
Let's go.
I just want a T-bone steak, and I don't want to
Yeah.
walk home like an autistic child
You're
who
gonna get
fell on a cob of
fucked
corn.
up.
Look at her getting spicy.
Yeah.
You
No,
don't
it's-
like it. I can tell. You're
No,
getting
I'm just
juiced.
saying, you
You're
want
going
me
right
to
into
pay for
OJ
food.
country. Look at
Yeah. Let's go.
you. Wow,
Giddy up.
you don't like it
partner.
that I have a different take on the who's buying the dinner
Look,
first.
I'm going to save a horse and fuck
Wow.
a cowboy.
This is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to come into your world. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to break you and your boyfriend up. We're going to go to dinner, and you're going to fucking pay, or you're fired.
Oh my God. I would ruin your asshole.
What in the name
Yeah.
of gorgonzola
I
cheese
know.
in aisle 5 are you talking about?
I know.
What are you saying?
You don't want to know what happens if I pay for the date.
What? Tell me. Now I do.
I just did.
Wow.
I turn into the man, and you're my little bitch for the evening.
But what if the guy's so much of a man that he didn't let you go there? He just
then
took
he
the
wouldn't
meal.
let me pay.
No, he would, but he'd still be in full control.
No, he would
Lauren,
not.
he is.
No, he would not.
He sure is.
Nuh-uh.
Look me in the
I'm
eye,
telling
Cyclops.
you.
Let's
Listen.
go. Look, girl.
Look.
I'll get saran wrap
I'm
and
telling
wrap it
you.
around your breasts and make
I'll-
you so fresh you'll blow up.
I'll wrap it around my dildo and put some
Holy
Vaseline
God.
on it.
Get me
Lube
to
it right up.
SeaWorld.
Yeah.
I'm going into blowhole country.
You are.
Lauren.
You're going to be hitting high notes you didn't even know you could.
I'll put your ass in the ceiling fan and shave your Armenian hairs. God, what is happening here?
I don't know, but are we done with this war yet?
No, you're never paying for a guy's meal. I just caught you out.
That's fine.
Wow. What are you doing tonight?
I don't know.
Sorry, I got a little greasy. Oh my God,
Oh man,
Lauren.
I'm exhausted from fighting with you.
Wow.
Is this how those fat girls burn calories?
Good
It
God.
just my heart rate is up
I know,
there.
but that's a good thing. It's called passion, Lauren. And that's something that's truly lacking in your relationship with your current boyfriend. And I'm going to take that bitch out tonight and make him pay for my meal.
Okay. I'll let you know what he says.
He doesn't know like karate or anything, does he?
No. He doesn't.
He will.
Okay, Harlan,
Yes, Lauren.
my left foot has gone completely numb.
Wow, you should do a painting. Remember that movie, My Left Foot?
No, I don't remember that movie made in the 20s when you were born.
The guy had a fucked up foot and
No.
he had no arms and he painted
one-
with his left
no
foot.
one
Daniel
remembers-
Day-Lewis. He won an Oscar. Hello, garlic bread eyes.
I thought you were talking about Monty Python when
Oh,
the
no.
guy gets all of his limbs cut off except for one leg.
You need to take some yoga classes, bend over real hard, and peg yourself.
No.
Okay, just a suggestion.
Thank you. Can I finish with my questions?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
You can come in with some weird crow shirt.
Hang on. What's up? What's up? Lauren, please. Dial it down, Nacho.
I like you so much, but you are frustrating.
I know. But this is called good energy. This is called passion. We're a burning ball of yeast, and you're about to get infected. Whoa, cunnilingus.
This is
By the way, is my favorite dinosaur. If we ever go to the museum, I love the cunnilingus. Go. What? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your menu.
Thank you. I mean, fuck, I'm gonna have to pay for it at the end anyway.
Yeah, you will. No, even if you just offer, that's all you need to do. Baby lumps. Baby lumps. Honestly, you will go so high.
What if
in
I
my
just
thing.
paid for dessert?
Even that. Beautiful. Great suggestion.
I mean, I would never.
You had me and then you lost me, sister
I just
child.
didn't know if that was enough.
Yeah, any
You
little...
know what I have done before, though, is I will pay for dessert at a different restaurant.
Oh, so you'll go to like a nice restaurant.
Like if you buy dinner and all the things, and then we
Yeah.
can go somewhere else.
Okay, so the $200 steak dinner, and you pick up a fucking Swiss roll at 7-Eleven.
We would go have coffee somewhere or something.
Can't wait.
Yeah. It's a real... A lot of people really like it. Okay.
God.
Listen,
Gotta
Harland.
set you straight.
All you gotta
You're like in
do-
a isosceles triangle stuck in a pumpkin's eye.
Ew, I just blew snot out my nose.
And lucky for you, I'm into that. Yeah. Rub it on the crow and let's fly.
Oh,
Hey, don't fucking menu me. What's up? What's
Okay,
up, player?
are you ready? This is called a tasting menu. You have to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind without any long, exaggerated sentences afterwards.
Don't
no
know what
sound
those
effects.
words mean. Okay. Go, Lauren.
Go, Lauren.
Go, Lauren.
It's your
birthday.
Don't
It's your
worry,
Go, Lauren.
your
It's your
birthday.
birthday. What are you? You're a Scorpio, right?
No,
Well, it's my show. You are.
I'm a Virgo.
Ooh,
What are
wow.
you?
Scorpio.
You are?
Yeah.
Fire sign. Boobs or butt?
But
Blondes or brunettes?
blondes.
Halloween or Christmas?
Halloween.
LA or New York?
LA.
Chinese or Mexican?
Chinese.
Are we talking about food or people?
Both.
Favorite movie?
Your wife. Sorry, that slipped. Favorite movie. God, Lauren, it's gotta be.
You can't pick one of your own.
No, I think it's gotta be the original Blade Runner.
Okay. Bedtime temperature?
Just sort of like morgue chili, you know?
Like 60 something?
Yeah, where you could preserve a body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. Mohawk or mullet?
Oh, on a girl?
On a guy.
Oh, well, I don't date guys, but if I gotta go out with a guy, might as well have a mullet. At least I know he can sing to me when the fucking lily pads start going to sleep at night.
Do you like to wear boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Spearmint or peppermint flavor?
Aren't they sort of just exactly the same?
Kind of.
Yeah.
But some people are weird. It's usually people that like expect a girl to pay on a first date. They'll be like spearmint.
Oh, then I'm gonna say mint chocolate chip.
Do you like pineapple on your pizza?
Yeah, I had one last night.
Favorite
Wait,
position?
what was that face?
What face?
A little looked like you had a mini stroke.
It was like a seizure. I just had to get over it really quick. I was like, ugh.
By the way, I had tantric sex for 9 hours once, and I couldn't watch. She went home. You ever see the inchworm? She had to do the inchworm all the way home, and I had one of my legs was frozen, and I was going around in a circle like a dog that had a stroke. But please continue. What's up?
What was your favorite position?
Your wife?
You can't say your wife every time.
Wait, my favorite sexual position?
Yes.
Wow. There's a lot of variations, isn't there?
There are when you start thinking about it.
But do I get to ask you yours after I say it?
Sure.
Oh man. I'm gonna say the classic like Rod Stewart spread eagle.
Rod Stewart, spread eagle.
Spread your wings and let me come inside because tonight's the night. It's gonna be all right.
You have a really nice voice.
Thank you.
Man, favorite car?
Wait, you said you'd tell me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I think I like it from behind. So like
Okay.
bathrooms would never work.
So what would never work?
Bathrooms. Remember we were talking about bathrooms?
Oh, in the airplane.
Yeah, because I like it from behind. How would I bend over? I like a doggy style. Who let the dogs out?
Do you ever make actual dog noises when you're doing it doggy style?
Yeah, of course.
I had a girl once I was doing it doggy style, and she was so into it, she jumped 7 feet in the air and caught a frisbee. It was unbelievable. Almost snapped my meat off. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I like to make as many things as awkward as possible. Okay, we're going to wrap this up soon. Favorite car?
Favorite car. Right now, I like the Tesla.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
the truck or the car?
No, just like the fast Tesla.
The fast one.
Yeah.
Okay. Average.
Wait a minute. I was just testing you. That wasn't my answer.
Oh,
I was testing you to see what you'd say.
that's fine.
And
I
you
mean,
said average, and I knew you would say that.
I feel
so,
like everyone has a Tesla now.
yeah. So now to my real answer, a John Deere manure spreader. Because I like to make shit happen, playa. Now let's get to the next question, baby lump.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
What are
What's
you
wrong with you?
Doing?
What is wrong
Don't
with you?
deep laugh like that in the microphone. It's so creepy.
Why? What the H? Look at you. What is that? A creepy laugh? A deep laugh?
Do it again. Yeah.
Really? Like creepy?
Like, what if you came up from behind me and did that in my ear?
Wow.
Think about
You
it.
said you like it from behind, so I think it would turn
do.
you on.
Not the laugh.
Really? Yeah,
Do it
laughing.
again. Do it again. Let me. Hold on. No.
I know. I agree. Laughing during sex is the biggest turn off there is.
Yeah.
And I'm a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
But when a woman laughs during sex and they're pretending it's fun and playful, like it is the biggest. Like it to me, it's worse than a cold shower.
Yeah.
It'll just go if a woman starts giggling or laughing.
Yeah, I never even thought about
Yeah.
that. I don't think I've ever laughed during sex. I've slapped someone
Why?
because they called me by the wrong name.
Whoa, what name did they use?
You're gonna make me remember.
Yeah, I need to know.
I don't even remember. I think I blacked out.
Wait, did you hear the name?
I heard them call me something else that I wasn't.
And you blacked out.
Like emotionally, I glitched.
And you slapped them?
Oh, yeah. I still continued to have sex with them, but I was angry. And the sex actually got better. Might have been actually like a psychological warfare
Wow.
move.
Maybe it was one of those things where you kind of create fake names for people and then it becomes a different thing, you know?
See, he wasn't that smart. He could never have recovered that way.
Wow.
A true pro.
What did he do when you slapped him? Because that's pretty startling. That's like a shocking.
I think it was like a glass of water in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of silently decided to just continue having sex.
But when you slapped him, did he lose his manhood?
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow.
No, I didn't laugh.
Yeah.
You know,
he liked
I
it?
think he kind of liked it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Huh.
Anything else you want to know?
A lot. A lot. We'll talk about it later down at the aquarium.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my last question for you is a dessert question.
Dessert.
It's called my dessert question. This is all around food. You should love it.
Okay.
What is the sweetest thing you've ever done for someone?
Meaning a human in general or someone I'm with? Like a
Someone that you were dating in a relationship. Like a romantic thing you did.
Oh man, there's so many. Wow. I'm really thinking the wheels are turning. Like
Have you done a lot of romantic things? Would you consider
Yeah.
yourself very romantic?
Yeah. I think one of my favorite moments was I took my girlfriend to Death Valley
Mm-hmm.
in California. And there was a beautiful resort. I think it's in the place is called Hell's Paintbrush or Hell's Kitchen, but Death Valley has been recorded as the hottest temperature on planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And I took her there in the middle of the summer. And it's so hot that there's this beautiful resort in the middle of Death Valley. We didn't even know. We stumbled on it. And it's so hot that they actually closed down in the summer. And we got there, and there was a lady, and I said, just as a goof, I said, can we stay here? And she said, yeah, you can stay here, but there's no services. We'll give you a key to a room, but there's no staff. There's nothing. And to give you a perspective, Lauren, do you ever see the cover of the Hotel California album?
Yeah.
So this place looked like the Hotel California, the palm trees, and it was in the middle of nowhere.
How pretty.
It was amazing. So me and my girlfriend at the time had this whole resort to ourselves, empty. And so we were running around naked at this resort. Coyotes were running around at night.
Wild.
And we went to the edge of the property, and it looked out over all the beautiful cliffs and mountains in Death Valley. Death Valley is a very desolate, kind of wild place. You wouldn't really think of Death Valley as being romantic.
Right.
And we were standing on the edge of this big cliff, and out from behind the mountains came one of the biggest full moons I've ever seen in my life. And this thing just came slowly rising up into the dark midnight sky, and we were sitting there. We were in love, madly in love. We had this place all to ourselves, and I started singing Elvis to her. And I sang, "Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight?
You have such a
Are
good
we
voice.
sorry you drift?" Yeah, and so I sang Elvis to her, and has always been burned in my memory as a very beautiful, romantic magic.
Yeah.
I think magic is a word that when you look for those moments, there has to be an element of magic to them and an enchanting moments.
Yeah, something you could never really repeat.
Yeah, it just was very organic, and I don't know if that stuck out with her. I hope it did, but yeah, that's one of many special moments, and hopefully one day I can do that with you.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, it'll happen.
You know, just give it some time.
323-786-5297.
Got it. I'll remember.
Could you just put the dress down,
I'm
please?
sorry.
I don't need the flapping.
I will remember that.
Lauren. God.
I know, I'm not even wearing underwear.
I've never been to the Bermuda Triangle, but I think I just got there. Good night, Nelly Furtado. Get me some yogurt and send me to fucking Christian Slater's house.
You're so fucking weird, dude.
Lauren, please.
I know. Okay.
Easy,
We did it.
there's a
We did
fern
it.
behind you.
We did it.
We did it.
The podcast.
Wait, you know what I'd like to do before we end? Because it's all about energy. It's about connecting.
Uh huh.
And
You want to have a thumb war?
No, what I want to do is just put my hand in your hand, one hand, and feel the flow between us.
Mm-hmm.
And just like feel the energy
Mm-hmm.
and look in each other's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're with someone, and I'm not with anyone, but I just want to like, it's like one of those enchanting, magical moments I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And just let the energy flow.
Mm-hmm.
If you could just hold still for a minute there, Parkinson's. There it is.
Ah!
You're the best.
Where can people find you?
Your wife's house. No, I'm at Harland Williams. Go see the Harland Highway podcast.
Uh-huh.
You can see me on the Harland Highway podcast on YouTube. HarlandWilliams.com.
Mm-hmm.
And a little teaser. I have a movie coming out that I wrote and directed and I'm starring in called Wingman coming up soon. It's a little teaser.
Okay.
Yeah. This was a pleasure, man.
I had so much fun.
I really adore you, and this was really nice. You got a beautiful glow and a great energy, and I really could feel it. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you. I enjoyed having you on the show.
Wow.
I've been waiting for a month.
Really?
I think it's been a month I've known you were coming.
You know, that's where I come from. That's 30 days.
It was really nice to see you again.
You're the best.
Thank you guys so much for watching another very strange episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.